and gentlemen, you are welcome. Then Adeobu here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create an automated report card using Excel and Microsoft Word. So this is beginner friendly and is usually straightforward. With this, you can create a automated report sheet and automated report card all linked together, and the report card can be printed at once. So you can print everything together at once. So let me just show you. This is this particular result you are seeing. The name of the student is Dayo, and this is the result, and everything here is calculated automatically, like the scores, everything is calculated automatically. And if I check the next person, you see this is Daniel Ade, and this is class, his phone number, his result changes. So you can actually do anything you want. You can redesign the particular report sheet to fit what you do in your school. So for this one, I'm going to make use of this simple report card. So you can actually do more if you want to. This is a simple report card. So let me show you how things can get started. So let me come to the Excel here. This is the Excel. This is the report card software. Report card software is very simple to design. So this is my entry form. This is where you just enter the scores. You enter the scores, and when you enter the scores, one card is going to appear on your report sheet here. That is just the two major sheets that you want. So other worksheets, I'll explain them to you later on. So guys, so are we ready? Let us get things started. Now the first you're going to do is actually design your report sheet. So let me show you a quick demo of how it works. So let's say I put number 10 here as the admission number, and the class I'm going to select JSS3 here, and the name I'm going to select Moyola. Okay, so in the exam here I'm going to put the test here, math test, I put 12. In the exam I put 45. So in English I'm going to put 32, and in you notice something that when I put these two scores, this total is going to change, the grade is going to change. So let me put 20 here, and you notice that it's going to change to 52 and the grade has changed. So let's say I come here and I put 40, and here I put 60, that the person scores 60. All you have to do is just to put the scores this way, and automatically the total will change, the grade will change, the mark obtained is going to change, the percentage is going to change, the overall grade is going to change. So let me just fill up all these quickly so that let me just drag this, so that's going to automatically go to fill up everything with the scores above. You see that everything has changed here. And let me also fill this on with 60. The test total is going to change, the exam is going to change, and your percentage is going to change. It's going to give us grades. So maybe you are done with it, just click on add result, and this will automatically be added. So if I come to my report sheet here, you see number 10 has been added, Moyola, and all this has been added for me into the broadsheet. So I don't need to be typing each of them into the broadsheet. This has been done, and it is fully automated, guys. So let me come to my Word here. I've already linked the Excel to the Word. I actually use Word because to me it's kind of easier, and I can actually print all the results at once. Sometimes you can use everything on your Microsoft Excel, but I try to use Word because most of the system you have Excel, you're also going to have Word. So guys, so now you can see that here I don't have that particular line I just add. I'm going to come here and edit what I've uploaded my Excel as on my Word. I'm going to update them, and the result I just added is going to show. And when I refresh it and it shows, the result is going to be added to the one that's already been existing on Microsoft Word, and I can check it out and I can print it. So I'll click on the data source. This is the name of the Excel, the Excel sheet. This is it here. So we see the same thing as the one here. So actually I'll show you how you can link it. It's very simple. After I've clicked on it, you can click on it. You can see that this Moyola has appeared here, and the number is 10. I'm going to click on OK. When I click on OK, and I can just come here and see. So this is a result. Automatically it's get added there. So I can actually print it out if I so wish. So guys, so let me show you how things is being done in full. So I click on print document. I can actually print all if I want to. So when I click on print all, so I can actually, everything is all here. I'll click on OK, and go to get printed. So let me show you how this is being designed. So let me come back to my Excel here, and let us get started with the first worksheet, which is the entry. So let me just do Ctrl+N on my mouse to open a new worksheet. So in my new worksheet, I am going to give an heading. So let me just let me pick this one. So I want to pick let's say pick 4 cells together, or 5 cells together, and match them so that I can actually type that as my heading. So to do that, you just put your cursor on the first cell, then you go to left click and just drag to pick other cell. Just drag. So I want to pick up to, like, let's say up to this 6. I'm going to come up here under my home ribbon. You're going to see match and center, or tap on match and center, and this will become like a single one. So let me just put enter students. Okay, let me just put it scores. So you can call it anything. Let me just put enter student scores. And after I've successfully done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to, okay, so I can actually make this bold. I can quickly format it, make it, make it bold, and I can give it okay, I'm going to, let me just leave that one the way it is now. Now let me select this form from this up here. We'll select from this up here and bring it down, so let's say I stay with this one to this place. We'll drag it down a little bit this way. Okay, all right. So if I do that, let me just quickly add up the rest. So this one, let me just call it admission number, and I'm going to put column there. Then this one is going to be the admission number, of course. Going to be admission number. So for this one, let me just add a kind of little differences to differentiate that from the other. So let me use this one. So this one will type the admission number. So after the admission number, let me just put like 2 table, and here let me call class. So I'm going to put class here. So here is where you're going to type your class, and your class, I want this next button here to be for the class. So I'm going to create a list, a kind of list, because I want, okay, let me just format this one quickly and just make it to come this way, just to come this way. So I'm going to left align it. So in this class here, I'm going to make a list, data validation, and it's going to be a list. So they can only select from the list that I've made available. So I'm going to come to my ribbon here, click on this data up here, make sure that this one is selected, just tap on it and come to data here. Then go to come to data validation, tap on data validation. Then here you can see this all value, just come here and click on list. So what I want to list, I'm going to list the name of class I want to use in this one. I'm using GSS1, GSS2, and GSS3. So after I've done that, I'm going to click on OK. When I tap on OK, now you see my list has appeared. Now I have GS1, GS2, GS3. So I can actually just select and it's going to come. That is the meaning of the list. So let me take that away. So the next thing I want to put here is the name. So let me just come here. Okay, let me format this one too, so that you can know that there's something there. So just tap on this and it will be formatted. And okay, let me also make the text I'm going to come inside it bold. So I'll tap on it and tap on B. B is bold. So here the next one to do here is name. So I can write name or student. You can put as many as you want. You can put as many as you want. So let me just put name. And I'm going to, after I put name, I'll come to the next button here. So let me just left align this. So I'll go to the next button, and this name is going to be long. So I'm going to combine up to like 4 cells. So the same way you put your hand on the first one, you just tap on the first one, hold your mouse left, just drag to this place here. So I'm going to use up to like this one. I'm going to click on merge and center, just on merge and center. Okay, so I can say match across, or let me just click on merge cell. So it's not a must what I'll put there, it's going to be center. So this, for example, I can just type my name, Daniel Aderoboye, as I type in, everything is coming this way. So now you can type, I want the name to be long, so I can actually type that. So since I've done that, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to merge it, and I'm going to color it and bold it. And the text here, I want the text there should be actually be black. So I'm going to click on black, black. So I'll tap on black too, and tap on it and tap on. So the text is going to be black. So all right, so after I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to actually come here and write students. Okay, I'm going to just add subject score. What subject scores here? Subject scores, and in this one too, I'm going to match these 2 cells, this cell and this cell, match them together. So I'll tap on this one. So let me okay, tap on this one and hold your left. So tap on this one, hold your left key and move over to the second one. So it means you have to hold the 2 together. Then click on merge and center. This automatically becomes in the center. Let me bold it. I can actually bold it. You can actually increase the font. If you want to increase the font, let me just leave it as 12. even this one too. Let me increase the font once and leave it as 12. So after I've done this, the next thing I'm going to do is to add my subject, add my this and that. So before I do that, let me quickly format this my old table. Let me just format it. Let me say from this place. Okay, let me say from this place. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to left. I'm going to hold my left mouse and just drag it up to this place. I want it to look more presentable. So when I've done that, I'm going to come to my color here, my fill color. I'm going to tap here. I'm going to use this blue. You can use anything you so want. So here I'm going to use this blue. So when I type on that blue, and I can also give it a border, so I can just say or border, okay, outside border. So there's going to be border outside like this. So when I've done that, I can also give all the border inside. I can give them all inside border, so the border is going to come like this. If you want, well, if you don't want, you may not do that. So me, I don't want that to happen. So when I've successfully done that from this place, so from here I'm going to select, hold my left and select all this one. Okay, hold my left and let me just select all this one to this last one here. I'm going to give it border. Let's see, does this make sense? No, it does not make sense. So let me select this one and this one. Okay, yeah, this. Okay, no, just tap on this, then left click on the second. Okay, go to these two. I'm going to click on all border, so that there's going to be border on this one. I'll do the same thing for this. You know, okay, this. Hold my my shift, my left button, and click on all border. They also do the same thing for this. So I'm going to select this and also put all border. I think it makes sense this way. So after I've actually done that, the next thing I'm going to do, let me change this color back to the way it was earlier. So let me use this one. Okay, now come here and just tap this, you know, come here and tap this. So let me, I'm not trying to format, let me try to write if it's going to. Okay, so this has been done for me. I can actually change this button, this I change admission color too. Let me change it to something like this. Okay, let me stick with this. Okay, I want to change the field, not the text. So this one I'm going to select this one. I'm going to come here and let me move on with this. I'll select this, then tap on this here, also tap on this here, and this is going to look the way I want it to look. Now for this enter student scores, for it enter student scores there, I'm going to come up here and give you this, also give you this color. So and here too I also give you this color, and I think I'm good to go. So you can actually design it the way you want. I just do this. So here I'm going to come here and type scores. So I'm going to type subject. So let me just type subject, put subject there, and so I'm going to, for this video I'm going to use just like two subjects, so subject to be there, and in this place here I'm going to put, okay, subjects. Let me match these two tables, subject and subject. Let me match them. Okay, so I can actually make the text to be this way. So I've matched this first one. That's the reason I actually match them together. So I'm going to just end up matching together. So after I've done this one for here, I'm going to call this one test. Let me just put test. Okay, test score. I'll go with test score, and I'm going to just come here and, you know, after you can click on tab to go to the next cell. Here I'm going to write exam score. I'm going to click on tab. I'm going to go to the next. Here I'm going to write total. Okay, total. I'm going to click on, you know, exactly that's going to be total of both test and this score. Then here I want to put grade. You can put as many things. You can put percentage for each one of them. You can put percentage, but let me just quickly work with this. When I put grade, so now let me just, for all this one, let me increase the color. Let me change the color to, let's say I want to change this color to this particular yellow, and I'm going to give them all side border like this. So after I've done that, let me just, you know, increase this cell size down here. I'm going to drag this because so it's going to show. I'm also going to do the same thing for this, so it's going to show, and I'm going to select all these, you know, the same way we do select. I select all these, just press the first cell, hold your land on left click, and just drag. They just basically drag them like that. So I'm going to put everything in the center, and I'm going to make everything bold. So when I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to write the name of the subject. So here, this first cell here, I'm going to write mathematics. I'll write mathematics here, you know, mathematics here. The second one, I'm going to write English, just write English, and let me just do for 3 subjects so that this video will not be too long. I'm going to write PVS, and I'm going to match these 2 cells. I'm going to match them so that it's going to look okay. So you can just this and this together, then click on match and center this and this. Okay, you don't need to tap. So let me just undo what I do there. Just after I've select this first one, you're running, just hold your left hand, come to the second one, then you move your hand from that, then click on match and center. You do the same thing for this and to this place. I'm going to click on match and center. So when I've successfully done that, so after I've done that, I'm going to come here and write total. You write total down here just to give the total of the test scores and total of the exam score. So after I've done total, I am going to also do match and center. Just I've select this one. Okay, select this one, then take your, okay, you don't need to select double tap, just select once and just drag to the other side. So it's going to become like this. So after I've done that, I'm going to select all this. Okay, I'm going to select all this, so to this place here. Okay, I'm going to come here and give it all border, outside, all around side border. I'm going to give it this color, so it's going to look like something this way. So now let me come to the side here. I can come to the side here. Let me just come under here and right here total score. So this is the total score, like a kind of fixed score, total score. Here I'm going to write obtained score. You can call it anything that your school uses actually. I'm not using this one for tutorial, obtained score. And here I'm going to write percentage, and here I'm going to write overall grade, overall. So I'm actually creating this one as an entry form. So let me call this sheet entry form. Let me call it entry form. So this is what is important. This is the first important thing that you have to have. So this entry form, I've already changed it. I'm going to tap it again and change the color. Let me change the color to this blue. So this is okay for me, and here I'm going to actually, I can actually ease of me, because I try to drag up here, it's going to affect this cell. That is why I'm actually merging it together. So I'll tap on first one and move to tap on this first one, then left click and just drag to the second one there. I'm going to click match and center, so it's going to merge it as a singular thing. Tap on the first cell, then just hold to the second one and merge and center. I hope you are following me, guys. So if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and you're welcome. So I'm going to merge and center to this place here. I'm going to click on merge and center, same thing here, and I'm going to, okay, after I've dragged it here, I'm going to left click and just hold here and click on merge and center. So after I've successfully done that, I'm going to come to this first one, then left click and just drag to the second cell here, and I'm going to click on this outside border and also click on this, and I'm going to make the inner color okay, let me leave that's the way it is. That way it is. So yeah, let me try to write and see the color that comes. Okay, it's okay. So after I've actually done that, that is what I have to do here basically. So for after, you can actually do more. You can make this to be at the center, but just because due to if I'm to create the green one, it's going to have more details, and this one should be going to have more subjects. But let's just stick with this. Now let me just bold all this. So I'm going to select all this and click on bold. So that's going to be bold. And I'm also going to do for all this. I'm going to do all this and click on bold, and that is going to bold that. So now I've actually done this. The next thing I need to do is to all the subject I have here, I'm going to write them outside there, and I'm going to appoint each cell. I'm going to appoint each cell to what is at the front. Just carefully do to see what I'm doing now. There's a reason why we're going to do that. So this first one, every test you have written here, like dimension number, class, name, and all this, you have to write them outside there. Don't worry, nobody's going to see what I'm going to write here. Only you know that you wrote something there. So here I'm going to write admission number. We need this just to be able to get the heading for the other side, for the other sheet. So admission number here, I'm going to write class. So here I'm going to write name. You can add other things like date of birth or other details that you feel like, number present, number of time absent. All these things can actually be done here. You can put everything here and it will be automated, guys. So after I've done that, I'm going to come here now for the subject. I'm going to do for mass test, mass exam, and mass score. mass test, mass exam. You can also do for mass total. It all depends on you. But for here, I'm going to do mass test, mass exam, and mass course. So I'm going to just write it out here. Math test and math exam. Also math exam. So math grade. Okay, let me just do for math grade once and for all. So when I've done that, I'm going to come to the next subject, which is English. English tests. So English test. So I'm going to come to English. Let me use a small letter that I used there earlier. English exam. English exam and English grade. So use English grade here. So the next one is the PVS test. Okay. PVS exam. PVS grade, and I'm going to come here and write the total score. Okay, the total score. These are the totals over all total score, and here I'm going to write obtained score. Just obtained score. So guys, if you're enjoying this video, if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. I'll try to answer you. So here I'm going to write percentage. Just follow me and do what I'm just doing exactly. So me, I'm going to write overall grade outside here. So after I've successfully done that, the next thing I'm going to do, let me just drag this a little bit so that it's going to open up like this. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to actually appoint. So everything I want everything I type in the front of each one of them to appear here, so that when I'm doing the automation, I'll just tell the automation that it should take everything that appear here and move it to the next sheet. So after I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is, let me just copy all this one. I'm going to copy all this one like this and Ctrl+C it. Then I'm going to come to a next cell here, next sheet here. I'm going to call it report. Let me call it report sheet or broadsheet, as some schools call it. So I'm going to click on enter, and I'm going to change the color, the tab color. Let me change the tab color to this purple. So I've done that. So if you come here and tap, so this color is purple actually. So you now come to the first cell here, this A1 cell A1, and you're going to in the middle here, right click, then click on paste special, then select value and select transpose and click on OK. So everything is going to come up here as an heading in the next sheet. Remember that this is our report sheet, our broadsheet. So let me quickly format this. I'm going to tap on this one, make everything bold, increase the font a little bit, and then I'm just going to drag all this so that the name is going to look presentable. So let me increase the name a little bit. So this mass test exam, just all this is going to just work. Just have to just carefully just drag all this so that it's going to show the heading, everything on the heading. Show everything on the heading, so that if other person is seeing your sheet, they will know what that one is all about, guys. So I'm just going to do this, and I believe you are following me. So this is a video that every school needs to watch, every teacher needs to watch, and it's going to give you some honor. So these of people just using manual need to be typing and filling report sheet. This thing you only need it once, and when you get it once, you can actually do any other thing that you want to do. So let me also drag this one this way. All right, so this has successfully been done. So I'm just going to come up here and also change this color a little bit. So let me see this one. I can change this color to this. I'm actually done with this. This is the only thing I need to do. I'm not going to type anything here, but this entry form will be linked to this place. So now you copy this, you come to the front of each one of them here and just type equal to, then you select the cell at the front, then click on enter. That's what you're going to do. Come to next one, equal to, then this for the class, click on enter. So in front of this one, put equal to, then you come to the name here and click on enter. So here the mass test, you come to this. Okay, for this mass test, you have to come here and press also equal to, then you select here and click on enter. So here for the exam, just do the same thing I'm doing. You come to the cell at the front of each one of them here, and you're going to select you select the corresponding cell and you click on enter. So for the English test, this one I'm going to do, I'll click on enter. For the English exam, equal to, and come here and click on enter. For the English grade, equal to the same thing, and come to this grade here and click on enter. So here I'm going to press equal to PVS test, and this is it here. I click on enter. For the PVS exam, equal to before you start any formula in Excel, you have to start it with equal to. So I'm actually linking up this to this other cell here. I click on enter. So here the total score is the total score I've scored equal to, come to the cell here which have total score and click on enter. Obtain score equal to, so this is the cell at the front. I'll click on enter, and percentage I'll press equal to, then come to percentage tab and click on enter. So for overall grade, equal to, come to overall grade here and click on enter. Basically you have done what we should do here. So as I've done this now, let's say for example I come to here and I just press, let's say I press 11, you see that the 11 is going to appear here when I come to the next cell here. So the 11, I've already linked the two of them together. That's why here if I come here and select JSS2 and I come to the name, JS2 is going to appear here. So here I can decide to just let's say here I write Daniel, let's say I put Daniel Boy. Okay, that's my name, Daniel. Let me just write Daniel Boy, and if I come to the next cell here, Daniel Boy is going to appear here. So now for this test and exam, I want the total to appear here. So when I automatically add this, put this and this, I want the total to appear. To do that, I'll come to this mouse and press equal to, then I'll write sum. So when I write sum, I'm going to just open bracket and I'm going to add this. So I'll select this cell. After selecting this cell, you can put comma and select the second cell actually, or you can just drag it anywhere you want it. I'm going to click on enter. So automatically it's going to add what is here, and anything that is here will give me total. So instead of me typing and typing again, I'll just come under here. When it becomes like a dark plus here, I will drag it to this place. So it's going to just add everything. So see what I did. I press 2 here, and here I press 5. So it's going to add it up for me. It will add up to 7. So the same thing. So let me just put something here. Let me just put something here and just show you what is happening. So that gives me 80. So 22 here, for example. Let's say the person score 42 here, and I click on enter. It's come here and give me this. Now I also want to have the total test score. To do that, I can just come here. I can come here and press auto sum. So let me just come here and press equal to sum of all this. So the sum of all this, all right, equal to so you have to put open bracket, then you can select this, you can select this, then you put, or you can put comma, you select this, you put comma on your mouse, you select this. All right, so there's a mistake here. This should be only comma, no full stop. Then I'm going to come here and just close the bracket and press enter. So it's going to add up everything that is in this place. It's going to add it up for me. So I'm just going to come here and drag it to this other side. So it's going to do the same thing for everything that is up here. Now for this, I can add it here, but I just wanted to make it so my arrangement is going to look beautiful. Now for this grid, all I have to do is open a new sheet here. Let me just call this one grade, and let me just give it, I'm going to, after that I'll come to the cell here and tap on it, and the cell color, so let me just leave it as green. Okay, leave it as green. So here I'm going to come up here and write let me just write score, and here I'm going to write grade. So just do this, and from the we need this one to be able to pick our grade up. So from score, if the person score is 0, automatically that is an F, which is fail. If the person score 40, depends on what your school actually sets. So here 40 is D. So if the person score 50 is C. Okay, 50 is, it should be here, 50 is C. So if the person score 60 is B. If the person score 70 and above, so this is an above, so 70 is actually A. Let's say the person score 80 is A plus. So if the person score 90, so 90 is A1. So now I'm successfully done with this. This is what I just need to do in this place. So I'm going to come to my entry form here. I'm going to come my entry form here. So here that here is grade. I will come here and put equal to, now use this formula VLOOKUP. I want to look up for this. So VLOOKUP, I'll open bracket. Now what am I looking up? I'm looking up for the total. So the total is going to depend on what they are actually going to score. So this total, then comma, then I'm looking it up in the grid. So I'll come to the grid there and select everything like this. So as I'm selecting it, I'm going to leave my mouse and my keyboard, and I'm going to tap on F4 on my keyboard. So it's going to lock everything there, and I'm going to put comma here. Now where am I looking for? Needed for? You can see column index number. This is the index number, is index 2. This column 1 and this column 2. Does not matter where you put it. You can put it at the middle here. So column 1, column 2. So these are first column, for this one is our second column. So I'm going to put 2 as a column number, put comma, and I'm going to put true. You can actually test out false if false is going to work, but most time I've seen that it's true that work. You can say that immediately I do that, this become F. So all I have to do is just to come here and drag. I'm going to drag them down here, and automatically it's going to fill up all this for me. So let me just save this. Let me save this. I'm going to Control S this, and let me just save. Let me call it new results. Okay, you can call it the name. You can call it the name that you want. You can even do one each for different classes, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to save this. Let me save this in my document, and I'm going to click on save. So now in your saving, you have to save it as micro enabled. So I'm going to tell you how to handle that later on. So now the next thing I want here, this total score. I'm going to just use my hand to type it. Basically use my hand to type it. Okay, there is nothing much to do here. So I'm going to just total score here. The total score should be 300. So this one should be 100, 100, 100, 100. You know, if it's 100, 100, 100, it's going to be 300. That, when I mean total scores, I mean the total score of what they are to score originally. So since I have 3 subjects, it's going to be 300. Now, what did they obtain? Their obtained score is the sum total of all this score. You can actually sum this and put it here. It all depends. So let me just come here and put auto sum. So I'm going to click on OK. So auto sum is going to sum up everything here, and then this is the obtained score. I can also repeat the obtained score here if I so want. So I'm going to just put equal to. I'm going to tap on this one, and I'm going to click on OK. So you can see my obtained score show here, also show here. So anything here. So for example, if I should change this one, let's say I change this one. Let me say I change this particular score to like 60. Okay, let's say to like 40, and I click on tab. This is going to change. Everything is going to change. It doesn't be automatic. It's going to change. Everything is going to change. So now my percentage score should be the score of my percentage score should actually, okay, my percentage score should be obtained score divided by total score times 100. I want it in percentage. So I'll just press equal to. Then I'm going to tap on obtained score. Then on my mouse, on my keyboard, divide, your normal divide. Then divided by your total score. Then asterisk, which is times 100. I'm going to tap on enter. So this is going to give me 49666. So I want this to be rounded up. I want it to round up. So I'm going to come here to my formula, tab up here. Come to my formula tab. I'm going to use this formula round. So I'm going to use the formula round. Then I'm going to open a bracket. So, and here I'm going to write a 0. I want it to round up to no decimal places actually. So it's 0. I'm going to just close this. I'm going to press enter. So it's going to round up to the nearest, nearest number. Before it was 49.6, so it round up to like 50. So now overall grade, you see the same way you did for this. I'm going to do it for this. So for the overall grade, you just come here and click equal to VLOOKUP. Okay, VLOOKUP. When I select VLOOKUP here, I'm going to put open brackets. So what am I looking up for? I'm looking up for the percentage here, which is now my grade. And I'm going to put comma. Then I'm going to come to this grade tab here, and I'm also going to select this. So I'm looking it up here. So when I tap this, I'm going to click on F4. Click on F on your mouse. Then you come to the formula tab here. I'm going to put comma. So when you put comma, I'm going to put the grade is in this place. So that is 2, column 2. Then put comma and type true. Close the column, close it and press and enter. Automatically it's going to just add up for me. So let me select all this and make sure that everything is in the center. So center and center. All right, so this sorts everything out for me now. So I also need one other tab, which is actually optional. So this tab here, I'm going to call it raw. just so I do not, most of this tab I'm going to lock it, if I'm doing it for my school, let's say for the junior school of my school, and I'm doing all this one, I'm going to hide this grade, and I'm going to hide this row, so nobody's going to see it. They only see the entry form and the report sheet. So all right, so now I've successfully done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to quickly move on to the next part, which is indeed awesome. I'll move on to the next part here. So in my next part here, all I have to do is to copy everything here. So I'm going to copy everything I've gotten here. Just what I'm going to see now. If I copy, then I'm going to come to my developer tab. So if you don't have developer tab, you can come to any other ribbon here, and here just right click and click on customize the ribbon. So you click on customize the ribbon, this tab is going to open up for you here. So under customize ribbon, you are going to enable developer. So make sure you enable this one and you click on OK. So I've already done this before, so I'm going to click on cancel. So when you enable it, the developer tab is going to open up to you here. So I'm going to click on developer tab. I'm going to record macro. So I'm going to record all my action that I want this thing to be doing automatically. I'm going to record it, and well, it's going to do it. Alright, before I record them, let me just quickly format this, to make it look okay, and come to my home here. Just quickly do this. Although this one is optional, let me make everything center. Okay. Let me just increase this a little bit. Okay, so after I've done that, I'm just going to copy. So I'm going to come to my developer tab here, and I'm going to click on record macro. Just do this. Record macro is like a command which you want your system, your form, your Excel to be doing over and over. Is that, normal, you don't have to just copy and come here after I've typed and I'll copy and come. It will be stressful. I want this to be done automatically for me. So I'm going to record every step I take. So here I'm going to just tap on, okay, I'm going to tap on record macro. I'm going to give it a name. So let me call this one record one, like your record. You can call it any name actually. So you store it where you're going to store it. You're going to store it in this workbook. Store it in this workbook. And now there's sometimes that when you click on this record macro, it's not going to just, it might not just go, or it might not be able to save. So I will tell you what you are going to do at the later on. So here, when you click on store macro in display, just click on OK, and your macro will start recording. So this is what I want you to do. It's going to pick up all this entry here. It's going to copy it and copy it as Control C. I'm going to copy it, Control C. I'll come to my raw here, and in my raw here, I'm going to left click and right click on the tab here. I'm going to click on paste special. So when I click on paste special, I'm going to come to value. Under value, I'm going to come to transpose, and I'm going to click on OK. So it's going to bring my results this way. So I'm not yet done. I'm going to copy it again. Then I'm going to come to my report sheet. My report sheet, I'm going to come to this first cell here. And this first cell here, I'm going to come there. I'm going to come to my home tab, and I'm going to come to this insert. I'll click on this insert. I'm going to click insert copied cell. So I'm going to tap on this one, cell, shift cell down. What it's going to do is that anytime there's an entry, the entry here will go down. So I'm going to click on OK. So my entry is going to automatically come here. You can see my entry has successfully come here. So I'm going to come back to my entry form, and I'm going to delete some things here. Like for example, I'm going to delete the entry I put here. Just watch me and see what I deleted. Do not delete everything. So I'm going to delete all this, all my entry here. I'm going to delete the name here. Now for only this score, I'm going to delete only this scores. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave the total. I'm going to leave the grade alone. So I'm going to delete all this. So I can just copy everything like this and press delete on my keyboard. So it's going to delete everything. Now this one too, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to delete it. So I'm already done with my recording. I'll come to my developer here. I'm going to click on stop recording, and this step I took has been saved. The step I took has been saved. It's very simple and very straightforward, just like that, guys. Just like that. All right. So now that I've successfully done this, you can see I want to put a formula for calculating everything under. I did this initially, so it's basically mistakenly went off. So I'm going to click on sum equal to sum. Then I'm going to open my brackets and select all this. Select this comma, select this comma, this put comma, and this close my comma. We've done this earlier on, but it went off, so that's I'm actually repeating it again. And there's one other thing I did not add, which I want to add here. In this place here, I did not add the test score, so you can see that the test score is not added here. So let me just come down here, because I actually need the test score to be my report card. So I'm going to put test score. Okay, let me do that quickly. Test score, and here I'm going to put my exam score. So my test score, my exam score. Now for this test score, I'm linking it up with this. So here I'm going to put equal to this. So press my enter, and for the exam score, I'm actually linking it up to this one. Press my enter. Now I want to move these two. Up. Let's say I want to move these two up to this place. So just going to select these two. I'm going to press Ctrl X, which is cut. So after selecting Ctrl X, I'm going to come to where I want it to be, this place. Go to select everything like this, and I'm going to just drag it down a little bit, like 2 places, so that I can have my own 2 line there. Okay, and there I'm going to press my Ctrl V. Okay, I have to cut it again. Actually, let me just cut it again. So I'm going to come here and cut Ctrl X, and here Ctrl V. So it's going to come up here. I want it to be in this particular way. So let me just align that one and make everything center. So this is where I want it to be. Now that I've done this, I need to add these two things. I need to add it to my report sheet. So let me just quickly do that. That should not take my time. So in my total score here, and before I come to my total score, let me see. Is it before total score? Yeah, before the total score, in my report sheet here, I'm going to come to this my total score. I'm going to right click. I'm going to click on insert. So for my own is coming this way, that's why I'm putting it here. So here I'm going to write my test score. So if you have done this from the beginning, you don't need to do it. You just copy and paste it. So test score, I actually need the test score, that's why I remember I have to do that. So for that one, I'm going to come here and click on click on enter here, and here I'm going to write my exam score. So my test score, my exam score. And I might just have to delete everything here, so that everything is going to be automated for me. So I'm going to delete everything, all the results I have here before. I'm just going to highlight everything and actually click on delete. So I'm going to delete that. So I'm going to come back to this place here. Every formula is correct, everything is correct. So they will correct that later. Let me quickly fill this up. Let's say this one is admission 1. This person is in GSS 3, and this person's name is Temitokbe Daniel. And for the scores, the score 40 here, this one is score 50, and for the test here is score, okay, let's say score 13 here. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can correct some of these mistakes that comes up, like mistakenly editing some things you should not edit. So let's say 223 here. So this guy has all this. He has all this. So after all this has been done, now you can see everything here is correct. So if I click on add result, nothing is actually going to happen. So for now, let me just remove this one. Let me move this one so that we can do everything again. So now that I have, I actually filled up this. So I'm going to come to your developer tab, click on record. I'm going to call this one. Let me just call this one record new. So record new, I'm going to click on OK, and because that's start, make sure you start recording before you do all this. So you're just going to copy everything here, copy every of this. I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to come to this raw tab. This one I have here before. I'm going to delete it. So I'm going to come to the middle here, right click, and it's going to show this patient special. So if it did not show patient special, don't be scared. Just come back to your entry form and copy it again. Just copy it again. Then you come to your raw. Now it should show. So it's going to show this page special. And the page special, click on value, click on transpose, and click on OK. So it's going to show this way for you. So just copy this one again. You copy this one again. Then you come to your report sheet. So let me just quickly do something and see if it's going to show. I want to format this down. Okay, let me just, you can do as much. In fact, I can even do it for everything. So I'm just going to come to my home here, and I want the center. Okay, so center. So I want this to center. So I'll go to enable center, and after I've done that, I'm going to just come up here, this first one. Make sure you select this first one here. Under this first one here, come to this under this home. You see this insert, click on insert cell as we did it earlier. So shift cell down. Now I have mistakenly done something here, so I have to come back to this my raw and copy it again. Then I'm going to come to my report sheet. Then under this home, under this center, you have to make sure this one is selected. Then under this center, you're going to see insert copied cell. So select this one, shift cell down and click on this. So everything is going to just get filled up for you. So you can see everything got filled up for me, and I like it the way it is. So now as I've done that, I'm just going to come back to my remember that we're still recording. So you come to your scores here. Under this your scores, to this place, just delete what you have there, and everything is going to get formatted. So yeah, only your scores are going to delete. You do not delete any other thing. So I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to come here and actually delete this one. I'm going to come here and actually delete this one. So delete this one. That's all I have to delete. So when I'm done deleting, so just leave the rest the way they are, then click on stop recording. So when you click on stop recording, now I want to add a button that immediately I finish recording, I just click on that button. Maybe I just finish recording my screen detail, click on that button. I want it to actually come here and show up there. I think we've done this earlier. Let me just repeat it, so in case you missed it earlier, you can see it now. That is why this thing is live. Every mistake, I'm going to correct it, so you can correct it together. So let me just quickly come here and write. Now this person is number 2. This person is in GSS, so I have to select GSS 2, and this person is let's say Shola Johnson. And Shola Johnson. So for the test, let me write 40 here. For the exam, scored 3. So yeah, he scored 33, and here he scored 44. For PVS, he scored 32, and here he also scored 32. So I have this one. If I click on it, cancel everything automatically. It's going to just get done for me. It's going to add everything up and do every other thing it needs to do. All right. So now that I've successfully done this, I want to create a button. Now there's nothing I can do. Nothing is happening because I've not created a button that is sending this. So to create a button, you come to developer. You're going to come to this insert. Then this form control. This first one, which is button. Let me just put the button here. And this button should be on record new. So I'm going to tap on OK, and I'm going to call this button. Let me call this button add. I'm going to call this button, just give it a name, which is add result. So add result, and I'm going to click on. So this has been done. Immediately I just click on add result. It's going to add the result and filled up the result. So this has been added and filled up. So all I have to do is just format, format everything. So if I come here and just click on format, this is my table. This, after all the result has been added, you can just format them and make sure everything is in center. So this is how this is going to be get done for you as much as you want. Just basically it has been completed. So now let me hide all this as I did earlier. I'm just going to I'm going to copy select everything here and make the color to blend with the background. So I'm going to make the color to blend with the background, and this will be hidden for me. Now there are some people that you need to do one step before we leave Excel and show the result. You need to lock your cell. You have to lock your cell so that people cannot mistakenly edit any other thing. Like now, so they are actually edit and change things. People are funny. So all I have to do is to come here in this place here. I'm going to just click on this side here, and everything is going to be selected for me. And when it's selected, I'm going to right click and click on this format cell. Under this format cell, make sure your selection is enabled. Then click on lock. Then click on OK. So it's going to basically lock things, but it's not going to show now until we do some other step. Now I don't want to lock this part where they're going to type. This part they have to type. So I'm going to come there and I'm going to right click on format cell and check mark the lock. Click on OK. Now for this admission here, I'm going to come here. I'm also going to format it. So instead of me doing one by one, I can actually come here and select this, put my hand on control, select this place, and also select this place, and then I'm going to right click, and now I'm going to click on format cell, and I'm going to unlock that part. So I'm going to click on unlock, and I'm going to click on OK. So when I click on OK, now to make sure that this thing work, you have to come to your review. You see this potential, tap on it. You can actually just click on OK now, but you have to, I will try to put password, so some people will not end up changing it. So without this password, they cannot change anything, but you can actually leave it without password if you so wish. So I've already put password. I'm going to click on OK. So if you don't change anything, they need to present that password, and the password should not be something that they can actually guess. So I'm going to click on OK again. So you see that when I try to tap outside, it can't change. When I try to change anything, it's not going to change. I've already locked it, but I can actually type something here. I can type something here. In all these other places, I can actually type something, because I do not lock that part, but I lock every other part, so there cannot be a mistake of, oh, I mistakenly do something or do that. Now we're successfully done this. Let me press Ctrl S, and I'm going to save this. So I'm going to save this. You can see the following feature cannot be saved in microfree workbook. Okay, to save this workbook with this feature and turn it off, select save. So I do not want to to save and select save. To save with auto on, you can either save manually or you restart. You can see, and this feature will be lost or restart or save, select, and erase this and that. So let me just click on, I'm going to close this. I'm going to come to my so when I close that, so now I'm going to make sure I save it as macro enable workbook. This is it here. Make sure I save it as XLMT. So I'm going to click on save. So if that did not show for you, you can just come to your file here. You can come to your file here and click on this save as. So then you save it where you want to save it to. So let's say I want to save it to my desktop, for example. Come to my desktop. So this is it here, and you're going to click on this second one, Excel micro enable sheet. That's what you're going to do, and you're going to click on save. Now this has actually been saved for us here. Now let's now go to our Word and design our report sheet. So let me open a new sheet, a new Excel sheet. So just basically design your report sheet as you want it to be. So for this one, let me just write the name of my school here. You can write the name of your own school. So I'm going to write the name of I'm going to write down Tops Academy, and I'm just going to basically do things I need to do. So let me just write this particular address to Ikeja Road, Lagos. Okay, so put phone number. Okay, I'm just going to put on my phone number, put our website. Okay, and topsacademy.com.ng. So when I've done that, I'm not going to format it. So this name, I want to be at the center, of course, and I want it to be bold, and I want the font. I want to increase the font. So increase the font this way, not so big. Sorry. So this is okay, and this one too, I'm going to increase the font, make them center, of course. Let's see if I can remove space. So let me just highlight all this one together and see, and let's see if I can remove space. So remove space. It's going to come a little bit closer. So now that I've successfully done this, I can, let me increase the font of this one. So let's say to like 14 or 15. So now that I've done this, I'm just going to, now I want to put a kind of something under. So I'm going to come to insert. In my insert, I will come to my icon. In my icon, we use this triangle, and I'm going to draw this triangle above it like this. So when I draw this triangle above it, I'm just, so here I can just come to few. I don't want there should be few. I'll type no few. So no, there should be few. So let me bring back the blue few. Okay, then shape outline. I don't want any outline. So now I'm just going to tap here and click on, let's say, send to back. So I'll click on send to back, and if not send to back, you have to click on it again. Then this arrow here, I'm going to click send backward. Let's see if that has been done. Okay, let's see. So it did not send backward. Let me do something again. Send behind text. So let's see, send behind text. So send behind text work. So I'm going to send it behind the text there. So now that the text has been this way, it means it's now dark. So I have to select the text and make it white. Okay. Just select the text and make it white. So now it's going to show, of course, since it's white. So I'll select up to all this one too. Let me first select this first one, make it white. Let me see white. Okay, this has been selected. Make it white. This has been selected. Let's see, and also make this one white. So it's going to show up like this. So you can actually do anything you want to do. This one too should be selected, and I'm going to pick up white. You can change the background, do any design you want to do. So just to make things very fast, so here I'm going to write import card, and here I'm going to put first term 2024/2025. So all this should be center, you know, it should be at the center. I'm going to just bold it. You can change the font if you want. So after I've successfully done that, I'm going to come to the next part here, which is going to be the name of the student. So as I put it there, let me start with admission number. Then I have let's say class, let's say name. Does not matter, you can actually arrange it anyhow you want it here. So name. So all this one now I'm going to make it to be left align, you know, come to left align. So it's going to send it to the left here. So so after that, the next thing I'm going to do is actually do a table. So I will come to my insert. I'm going to say table. Now I want to have a table of 4. So the first one is going to be subject. We have total, we have test, exam, and we have grade. So that should be like 5. So let me pick it up to this. So I'm going to have maths, English, BST, and that. All right, so let me select this. So the first one I have here is going to be subject. So let me just write subject, and here it's going to be the total mark. Let's see, total. This one is total mark is something that you can just type once and for all. Here it's going to be the test score, and here it's going to be exam score, and here I want to put grade. So I want to put the grade for each one of them. So for this test here, I have my English, math first, mathematics, and here I have my English language. So I'm just going to write English lang, and here I'm going to write my PVS. So let me see what other things I put in this one here. So under here I have total. So let me also add one more. So to add cell, just come here, you see this plus sign, tap on it, and it's going to show this way. So here I'm going to put total. Right, so total, let me put that in capital letter, total. So now let's make everything to show. So every other thing you can actually just do it yourself. Like, okay, like this teacher, student, teacher, this thing, just basically just type it. So you can type teachers remark, class remark. This is something that you can just do. So let me just show you how you can do that. So let's say class teacher, can I just put class teacher remark, you know. So class teacher remark, put column, then you can decide to use, you can even use can use decimal point if you want to. Well, I don't like using decimal point, it does not look okay. So I just come to shift, press shift, and use this. There's this particular one up there. So I'm just going to select it like this. So it's going to actually put the teacher's remark. So after the teacher's remark, you can now do for principal remark. So you can just do anything you want to do. Come here and put principal remark. Principal remark here. You just do the same thing, you know, do the same thing. It's not a must to make your own board. You can design it the way you want. So now what is important, that you want this thing to be fully automated. So I'm going to come now. This is my total score here. Of course, total score should be 100. So I'm going to just use my hand to type that 100, and the total of this one is going to be 300. Now for every other one to be fully automated. So for my admission date, I'm just going to come to this on my Microsoft Word. You see this mailing. Under my mailing, just click on this select mailing receipt, use an existing list. So you're going to come to where you save your Excel form. That one I saved earlier. So I'm going to come to, I think I saved it in my documents, and I wrote, so this is it here, new result. So I'm going to tap on open. So now this is these are all the things we have on our sheet. We check your sheet here, this one here, you have entry form grade, but this is where we want this report sheet that we want to import the result from. So I'm going to come here and click on report sheets, and I'm going to click on OK. So this is going to just basically just format everything for me. Now my admission number, I'm going to come up here and click on insert. Now we have insert match feed. I'll click on this place. Admission number is admission number, so I'll tap here. Admission number is going to automatically show here. Now to make things a little bit neat, you can actually, so I'm not going to do this overnight. You can click on preview results. You're going to show it automatically. So let me just put a small space at the front there. Now class, you come to edit. So let me put a space. So this insert match feed, and you see class is class. It's going to show the name. Just come to this match feed here, and the name is name. It's going to show there. So here your test, the mass test. So you come here, go to see mass test, put that there. You go to see mass exam, put that there. So my mass grade, we go to see it here, mass grade, you put that there. So for the English, you see English test. So English test, I actually name this thing properly. That's why it looks easier for me to just do things. English test. So I also have my English exam. My English exam and my grade. So I'm going to come here and also select grade. So for PVS, I'm going to come here, select PVS test. So here I'm going to have my PVS exam, and here I'm going to put my PVS grade. So PVS grade. So here the test total, this is the test total. So I'm going to come here and put my test total. I have test score. Here it's going to be my exam score. Okay, not this one. The exam score total. So this is the exam score. So it's going to be basically you're going to add up all this, also add up all this. We add up all this, you have 105. Add up all this, you have 79. All right, so then my grade, there's a mistake here. This should be PVC grade. Let's see, PVC grade. Let me see what I have here. This one is correct. So PVC exam. All right, so that is correct. Now you can actually put overall percentage, this and that, another thing you would love to have on your report sheet. So let me just come here and put my I'm going to come here and just type. So you can just come here and type, or you can make it a text. So let me just call here total score. You can put it up here, you can put it down anywhere you want to put. So this is just to show you how things is done. Let me write total obtained score. Total obtained score. So total obtained, so it's a mistake in this obtained here. Total obtained score, and here I'm going to write percentage, and here I'm going to write, okay, not enter, let me just come here and write overall grade. So now I'm going to just come here to my total obtained score at the front here. I'm going to come to my insert here, and I can see my obtained score is going to appear there. Now for my percentage, I'm going to do the same thing. So you see percentage is going to appear there, and so here this percentage here I can just put percent at the front, so do 67%. Now my overall grade is going to just basically overall grade. So this is that, basically this is the report sheet. So now let's see if this is working perfectly well. In our Excel sheet, let's see how many students we have. Okay, this is not the one we used. This is the one we used. So in this Excel sheet, I have 2 students. So we can add more. So let's see if we go to show the result of the second student. So if I just come here and tap 2, you can see now the second student is Dr. Daniel, is scored B. Everything is going to change. So this is the first student, everything changed. So you can also add more. So let me show you how you can add more students, and it's going to show there. So let's say I want to add the student admission number of this one is 3. This person is in GSS 1, and the person name is, or let me use the word Olu. Okay, Olu maintain. And this person scored 4 in test, he scored 55 in exam, he scored 23 here, he scored 43 here, and PVC scored 23, and this place is scored 40. So everything is going to add automatically. I just come here and click on add result, and this result is going to be added. So if I come to my report sheet here, you can see blue maintain has been added. Now if I come to my word here where our result is, blue maintain is not yet here until I have to edit, I have to edit recipient list. I'll tap on edit recipient list. You can see blue maintain is not here, but all I have to do is just to tap on data source here, which is new result, this thing, tap on it and click on refresh. So blue maintain will come and we'll click on OK. So when I click on OK, you can see blue maintain has come here. So I now have 3 students. All the name is going to change, the class is going to change, and this is it, guys. This is how you can actually create an automated report sheet. You can design your report sheet as you so want. Just like if you want anything to be automated, you have to add it. You have to add it from the entry form. You have to add it in the editor. Let's say, for example, you want to add the number of days present in school. Add another tab. Just press it. Add another tab. Press it, and bring it. Just do the same thing I did earlier. It's very straightforward, extremely simple. Nothing is difficult there, guys. You can do anything. If you want me to create the one for your school, you can actually contact me. I'm going to put the link to our WhatsApp group. You can go get WhatsApp group. My number will be there. Message me. I can draft one for you as you want. All right, guys. So this is how you can actually create an automated, fully automated report sheet, report card for your school. So if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. Please like this video, share the video with your friends and family. So let me show you how you can print all your results at once. So this, just come here, you can see this merge and finish. You can click edit individual result. Let's click on OK, and this is just going to load up all the results. So these are all the results we have currently here. These 3 results, these are the 3 results that we have currently. So I'm just going to close this one, and it's going to take me back to it's asking me to save. You can save if you want to save, but let me just go back a little bit, and this is where we are. I've not saved this one earlier. Let me just save it now. Let me just call it Dantos Academy sample. So there, I'm going to save this. Let me save this into my document and click on save. So now you've seen how you can do that. So to print them at once, again, click on this and click on print document. So just basically all, and you send it to your computer and click on OK, and it's going to get printed all together at once. So guys, this is how you can actually create it. Please like this video, share it with your friends and family. Please share this video, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I am Daniel Adeoboye. Bye for now.